Hello, welcome to week, what are we on now, 15?
Yes.
Of the Plat
Checking the
Tourney
situation.
Season 2. Game number 2, this is Dementia Exists versus Knives Are Us. I'm here with my play-by-play caster. How are you doing,
About
Linus?
there.
I'm doing well. Ready to watch some peak Valorant.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be one of the lower tier matches, but we got some interesting storylines going on here. DRX trying to
Doing a
sneak their
thing.
way into play-ins, and Crew still running after their first win of the season.
Blocking vision.
And we got a couple subs in today.
Subs on both teams. Looks like Crew doesn't want to commit onto this B site. Spike over towards A, so
Found them.
we're just gonna
Drop down.
Figuring out the map here. Valencia, the sub for crew. Gonna be picking up that orb.
Not ready yet.
Yeah, they pulled the plug on that B long pressure pretty quickly, but immediately red on the other side. You see is that fast rotation on the neon.
Just swag.
Putting some pressure on the other side, and Rude still over on the B site, shutting down Masao. So now into this mid round. This is gonna push the mid round calling.
Yeah, I think Cam misses in mid as well, so a timing to be taken. It's going to be fighting on all fronts. A backstab from Amiable, but he's left alone in a 1v2. Spike being watched is going to pull back. Tagging down that HP now. Nice head tap, but instantly traded out is with the 3K. DRX.
Amazing pistol round from Iz there for sure.
Yeah.
It's as I was saying, the pressure he's able to put up with Neon, taking that early peek into B long, dissuading them from pushing that early, and then immediately over to the A side of the map as soon as the attackers want to get over there, making them feel like they really have nowhere to go. They're forced into their third choice of options, which was Art, and the even trades, given that they'd already lost a player, not good enough in that round.
Spike
Opening
down
pick
A.
from Teklo Logic. Able to take the teleport away as well. Contact up. That rat there. Our resident Reyna. The kills are just going the way of the defense here. A lot of delay util. Have to pull off the site, but is into your face here with the shorty, and it's going to be Longclaw with the backstab. Left down to Valencia. Oh no. A misclick of the flash perhaps, and the better weaponry for DRX gets them that second round.
I myself predict we will win.
Yeah, for sure, a comfortable anti-eco there. Nothing too special, and a nice early pick from Teklo gets them in comfortable stead. And never looks close from the side of crew on that one, unfortunately. But should be easier this time. They should be able to get close to a full buyout. Although Valencia looks to have brought down a little too low last time. Will be just with the Guardian.
DRX wanting to get aggressive on this A site, but util traded. The push dissuaded, so gonna have to hold the A site. Spike actually still towards spawn, so maybe not fully committed from crew.
This lurk up lane from Amiable. He's been afforded a lot of space here, but Longclaw on the other side should be aware of this possibility. Maybe not aware that it's this many people. It's now 3 of them heading up lane.
Still so much noise on A at DRX. They're just holding line, and Longclaw, he's actually going to go down in the sewers position.
That's free B site.
Yeah, Root subs is the only one towards the B site with this long angle, and they're not quite aware of it, but actually able to get one. Masao's here for the trade, making some noise. Recon in, able to get the pick, and meanwhile Iz and Teklo have kills of their own, so it's a 1v2. Fat Rat and Iz just gonna hold the line, goes for the dash.
Oh, the timing.
So unfortunate, and Fat Rat is full HP. Jua gets the gun upgrade, but Spike is out in the middle of sight. Time not on her side. Fat Rat's just gonna walk out and get the pick. And nice clutch there, gets crew their first round.
Yeah, for sure. It almost goes very wrong. Not quite aware that the root subs is pushed up close on B. I wasn't aware myself, to be fair to them. Although he missed the first shot, gets the second one and just becomes a bit of a sticking point there. Their attention's divided as the re-hit comes into into the B site, and thankfully the Rainer one trick manages to pull it back for them, but now going to be on a slightly weaker buy with those guns lost in the previous.
Here.
Just one bulldog.
Forward angle, Art in with the dash, insta refract, and it's all a decoy for Fat Rat to get the opening pick. Cosmic Divide, now committed. Oh, but the recon is beautiful in the smoke. 3 picks for DRX. They don't even have to reveal themselves. So no trades are able to come through.
Idiots! Concealment!
Amiable does well to get a pick, but they need to root out this Halls player. They are going to stay committed on the B site. The tap comes through. Root subs able to get one, but tagged down to 30 HP, and Amiable finally gets the pick there. Claw in an awkward position. Amiable with 3 on the round. Masao one of his own. Crew with a second round, tying it up.
Yeah, I don't love the dimensional divide there from Amiable. It works out in the end, but it gives so much space for the defense to play on site that I mean, it was a good dart from Masao, admittedly, but you got to be aware of that possibility as you're coming into sight that a good server bet player is going to be holding that dart for your X-Tech, and it gets them 2 free kills. They're very fortunate to be able to trade that out and end the round in a positive manner, but they do. And now down onto the eco for the side of DRX.
Yeah, not optimal. They're gonna want to play some of these rattier angles. Teklo holding the choke point in the smoke, but he's not able to get a pick. Oh.
Reina killed.
Jua able to get one in Art. Interesting use of the Steel Garden when they're already mostly have secondaries, and is gonna pop the ult. Oh, and Jua with the trigger discipline does not get rewarded, and now it's a stinger. It's not able to get the kill as well. Root subs only hitting the body there, so Amiable's low but not dead, and Crew full ahead now.
Yeah, it's interesting, as you say, the Steel Garden. I don't know if Val's maybe not aware that they're playing the anti-eco there, expecting them to force buy up maybe. And especially when you're playing against a Neon with ult in pocket, there's an immediate workaround for that, which is uses masterfully to get to there, but not quite enough, and left onto just the Marshal.
Here.
It's always going to be a difficult 1v2.
Yeah. Now, more on equal footing for the arsenals of both teams here. Once again, it's majority of Crew towards the A site, but it's a lurk on B. Trying to get this information, and Fat Rat's just going to solo peek into Art and once again get punished. Jua controlling Art very nicely, and Spike is going to pivot towards the B site. Still super spread out here from Crew, though. Not sure.
Yeah, ratty angle, but the shots go wide. That's info at the very least, and Root just needs to play his life now.
Oh, the refract doesn't hit, and the dash is not good, and runs into his own team's one-way. Teklo in the dimensional adrift, getting all the information for Iz, who just runs in there, but Amiable actually gets the kill. Not sure what happened there.
Revealing area.
Cosmic Divide separating the two sides, but the Hunter's Fury will come through, tags a couple players, but he still needs to get to Spike. Already have, and doesn't have time. Nice shot from Jua, adding insult to injury as DRX tie it up once again.
Yeah, again, the mid-rounding there for
Should I play some
Crew
stars in this reality?
just looks messy at the end of the day. At the
Heading
maybe
to the above.
ill-advised peak from Fat Rat. I mean,
Right there.
arguably, if that
That'll
goes
work.
slightly differently, there's
That should
one
work.
player up. But suddenly your team is split, 2 in
That'll work.
A main, 2 in B long, and you end up with the spike down, having to repush into your own site while the other team is trying to do the same. What is that up?
Nice,
That was
really
hard
good
read.
spam. Yeah, this time
My ultimate.
you said the problem, Fat Rat pushing alone, so now they have help and Art just creating all this space on the waylay. Teklo forced to pull out, tagged down low with the shield.
Spike down A. Class placed. Blinding.
Now, Crew will have the site. Spike will go down, but Teklo,
Spike
it's
planted.
kind of a nice angle, and root subs with some spam as well, so
Got 3.
Art holding the flank, able to get a third. Flash. It's a teammate instead of the opponents. So fortunate as that is.
Last player standing.
Lencha is able to get one with the bandit before getting traded, and now it's left down to Teklo. Crew 4-3 now on this attack.
Masterful entry from Art there on the waylay. Definitely making this
1 second, peeps.
adjusted
I gotta
comp. They
visit
played
the
it
Astral to play some stars.
one time before, I believe, on Pearl, but they're definitely making it work this time. Looking a lot better than when he was playing the Euro.
Yeah, I think going fast that round, breaking the timings that DRX was probably expecting after Crew had been playing so slow, I think is just the right way to go about it.
Need that back.
For sure.
Amiable making all the noise in the world, and Teklo's playing a close angle. This is not a great buy for DRX. Come on. Teklo tries to take a timing and is punished.
Yeah, it's gonna fall down now. They've got the stronghold in lane, but with that, those thorns coming out from main, they should be able to start to piece together where they intend to go.
Oh, she was able to get a pick, but jumping around makes the sheriff very
Spike
inaccurate.
This time he's fully unexpected, but he's got the util out. That's so unfortunate, and Rude not in position, not aware enough to be able to cover his server there.
This round seems like a lot of bad timings, and Crew with the better weaponry are capitalizing on that.
Gotta go. Shotgun.
Fat Rat, 3 kills on the round, and could be a 4th, but
Nice
Masao with a
shot.
nice shot dart takes the kill for himself, and I think Crew
Much
are,
cleaner there,
yeah, yep.
for sure. Like, I don't know, sorry, DRX trying to do something interesting with their eco round there. They set up a nice stronghold towards lane, which has been a problem a couple of times so far, but not able to respond quite right when
Go, go.
when Crew go in a different direction.
Heads up.
That's a
Gotta go.
nice play. Is almost doesn't need the stun to get the pick there on Valencia. It's a lot of presence towards mid from Crew. Spike not committed anywhere, still sitting towards spawn, so just looking to maybe get a pick. Move out. It'll be a free B site actually. DRX quick to realize this, but Longclaw actually just runs in and gets the kill onto Art. Nice shot.
what can you do now if you're DRX or crew even?
Yeah, down.
Nowhere to go.
significantly.
One
Man
enemy
advantage
remaining.
and is walks up into mid, gets the pick on the fat rat. It's left down to Amiable. Has the spike, but no HP to work with, and is with the slide. That is a nice read.
Yeah,
where he was
amazing timing
playing.
on that slide. But still with a decent amount of money. I don't know if they want to buy into
Need a
this
drop.
actually. Maybe split buy, okay. Looks like it, but they do have a couple of ults to use now. They've got the dimensional divide, astral divide. They've got the
Need a drop.
Convergent
Rail
paths,
as well.
I think it's called.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, some weird name. Rainbow Road, I like to call it. Nice
Yes.
recon out from Longclaw there. Valuable
Whoa.
info. And, oh, it's actually a really good conversion pass, but Jua's good for the trade onto Art. Meanwhile, Art is inhabited
One enemy
by
remaining.
Crew, and Jua just holding the line. The buy is not so great from Crew, and the RX are playing it very well. Left down to Masao, who's able to get a pick onto a very low is. Has the spike here. So has some options, but everything's being watched. A main Art. There's a bot towards B Link. He's gonna walk into Teklo's crosshair, both whiffing a little bit. Just try to get a pick maybe if you're Masao here.
30 seconds left.
Indeed, I mean, it's possible he can get the read on this, that B is going to be left pretty open. It has been a few times already.
Observer clearing the way for Masao, getting all that valuable info.
It should start to trigger in their heads. Yeah, they're definitely going to hit the
10
spike plant
seconds
now.
left. Spike planted.
He should want to get ahead of this, try and get an early pick, and whittle down those numbers for this 1v3. It becomes a much easier situation as soon as you get the first player down, and look how low Jua is.
Yeah, and they're just all gonna group up. A clone as well thrown into the mix. He's smart. Actually, he ends up shooting it. Okay. Well played from DRX. Tie this game up once again, 5-5.
Yeah, and so far, it's really a tale of two subs. Look at Jua sitting pretty 9 and 6 on the KJ. It's a agent that they're pretty used to using on the side of DRX on this map. Whereas on the other side of things, Valencia 1 and 10 struggling to make this Vice fit in to the DRX lineup. Or the crew lineup even. They usually play the KJ themselves.
Go, go, go.
Vice begins. Be difficult on attack, especially when you're slotting in. And Fat Rat gonna be caught looking the wrong way, so Iz opens the round with a pick from the Teklo. Holding A main. And Crew,
So much space given up to B again.
yeah, they're quick. I think they might have started to be wise to this lax hold on the B site, but the line is quickly built. Valencia, though, convinces Steel Guarded, so takes away the op and is traded out for the ultimate from Neon. Lightning Fingers. Now those are gone.
Go, go, go.
Placed by the op. Art with a dash up into heaven is going to be behind enemy lines and is
Slowing them down.
not aware of it, but with a jump peek there, unfortunately, Art's going to reveal his position and he pulls off, goes for a walkabout and spawn, but Spike is still going to go towards the B site. Might be ill-advised with this operator and gets the
30
pick.
seconds
Valencia
left.
super
Player
low
standing.
and Art just trying to get sneaky with it. Gets punished. Gravity well. able to get the pick, and now Valencia 24 HP, grabs that operator. What can they get done? Nothing. Jua finishes the round with the kill.
Last round in the half.
Will we tie it up?
Yeah. The calling there is really strong for the side of DRX. They know since they're playing a bit more laid back on B, they need... I feel like they sense that Crew has recognized that, and they're rotating a bit faster once some pressure towards B is noticed. And Crew is just not expecting that many people to be there that quickly. It is, again, has the Neon ult to use in response to the Steel Garden from Valencia. And then Teklo going walkabout in spawn, expecting to find more rotations coming in. But they're all already there, and he just gets caught up by the singular A anchor. Way out of position.
That rat gets some value from the outlaw there as Teklo maybe overextending a little bit. Art making some noise as a Bucky, so he's kind of trying to bait another overextension from DRX, but Cosmic Divide cutting the A site in half. It's a nice stun, and the refract is there, and Amiable fills the space, gets 2.
Spike planted.
Hunter's very committed and is with the backstab as Valencia's just running away. A nice slide into Church, able to get the headshot.
No way. Is.
Able to get another one, and they're just going to play this Astra for the post plant. Art puts it into a 1v2, and Amiable punishes Iz for looking the wrong way.
Switching sides.
We
That's
end
a nice
tied.
Yeah, I think Crew are definitely going to be happy with that. Pearl tends to skew slightly defender-sided, so the fact that they're equal going into halftime, and their sub going onto the more preferred side for the Sentinel position, they should be feeling hopeful to be able to get this crucial first map on the board. It's a very nice post plant from them. I think the Masao almost gets punished for playing a little too far forward with that Sova ult. Iz manages to get him down, but they still have the Astra's utility to absolutely certify that round. And the late re-push into A main catches Iz off guard. So
similar train of thought here for both teams as it's 3-on-3 towards the B site, and Fat Rat reveals their hand way too soon. Gets a little antsy there on long, and will pay the price. Is with a pick of his own in mid. Now creating so many question marks for Crew. Man advantage. DRX as the spike pivots towards an empty A site. Only the Sentinel util from Valencia to garner info.
Right there.
Interesting wall.
Concealment.
she was still pressuring up B long, keeping these two players here.
Last player
Trying to go
standing.
for a timing there, but DRX are too wise to it. Now it's down
Spike
to
planted.
Art. We've seen heroics from him before, but 20 HP. No recall either, so if he does utilize this dash, he has to commit to whatever space he takes. Dash misses perhaps a little bit and is in front of him, one behind him. He's stuck in such an awkward position. He's actually able to get a pick before Longclaw. We'll trade it out. Pistol round going the way of DRX.
I think even that slight, I think you slightly chuckled at it. He tried to shoot out his own teammates.
I should play some Astro Stars in this reality.
To me, that's kind of symptomatic of the fact that he's not used to playing with this comp. He's not used to playing with Val, and
I'm going above.
you want your duelist, your star
Need
player,
her back.
arguably, to be comfortable in this so that he doesn't
need
have
a
to
stop.
think about anything else. And
One
with the
enemy
miss.
remaining.
Oh my god. guys.
Beautiful combo of the recon and the stun. Such a nice set play here in Masao. What do you do? Seem just
Yeah,
getting-
like even we've seen
Spike
a
planted.
couple of missed dashes from Art, showing that he's still getting comfortable on Waylay. It's still not his most comfortable agent, and that's going to be playing into your duelist mind for sure. When you want him to just be clicking on heads, basically.
Yeah, and I like the idea from Crew there, pressuring mid from both sides, but DRX just had the same thought, and they had the better util and the better weaponry, so
Going to Astral to
now,
do them Astral Guardian things.
2 rounds ahead for, I think, the first time in this matchup. DRX, can they convert the bonus against Crew, who now has the better rifles?
Pulling them.
Once again, fast in mid, but this time Crew, they can hold back a little bit, hold the line. Art in behind them, but
Just getting info. I really like that from Art, actually.
Take this. I'm out of here.
yeah, not able to get a pick, but valuable info and apply some pressure as well. Now, DRX have to move off of this. Valencia in behind, spammed in the smoke.
One enemy remaining.
Gets traded and puts Jua in a 2v1.
One enemy
Finished.
remaining.
Ooh.
Get into a
I'm kinda
1v1 Help.
Placing sentry.
on the
Turret
side of
destroyed.
Art, who's opting to get a little aggressive there. Not shying away from this fight. Jua trying to bait out the steps. Make him second
Recalling my
guess. This is well.
There you go.
30
yeah, well
seconds left.
played. Pull the rotate. You just have to wait a little bit. Now if you're Art, you just wait for the audio. You wait for confirmation.
Placing alarm bot.
Meanwhile, giving Jua the time to
seconds
set
left.
up on the A site.
Spikes down. My ultimate is ready.
Forward position, sees the shoulder, but able to get the pick. And now, here's all the audio from Art, who's left to guess as to where she's gone. Tap come through, but not committed.
Turret out.
Dicey. Spike not planted. Art able to get the half. Ooh, goes for the stick. Pulls off just in time to get the pick.
There.
It's a nice try from Jura in that clutch. She immediately uses the alarm bot to make sure she doesn't need to be thinking about Art. Gets that forward position, but deciding to play in dugout when she's planted in default is an interesting choice. Put it that way. But yeah, that round, I mean, to be fair to DRX, they didn't, Crew even, they didn't manage to full buy into that round, so it's not so bad that they only keep the one Vandal going through. But now, glass cannon, one Vandal against full rifles on the side of DRX, this is going to be a tricky round for them.
Straight
Down.
into it is
What?
with the 2-piece in Halls. That's an opt-down as well if Iz wants to hold that for the retake. Art's here early, trying to get ahead of this lockdown, able to get a pick. Refract out. That's the convergent paths online, but maybe doesn't want to commit it in the 2v4.
Last player standing.
Oh, and now you've given Iz an operator, and that is not a situation you want to be in.
Sao with the Guardian. I've seen him get things done before with this gun, but it was not a 1v4. Time not on his side. He's forced to go for some picks here. Actually, takes the op back out of Iz's hands, so you can't complain too much if you're Crew.
Yeah, there's definitely something. And now they should be able to... No, they've thrown it at Econ again. What is going on with the buys on this team, my dude?
I'm oblivious to it, 'cause I can't see it.
It's... We're 4 rounds in, and... They haven't managed to get a full buy out, and I'm not entirely sure how. And now with, I think it was 4 players living on the side of DRX last round, they're starting to build up a nest egg. Who are painting themselves into a corner.
Unfortunate.
Bye.
Not a great read, and instantly re-clearing the space. Fat Rat. Not gonna be safe in that corner. Easily re-cleared.
Yeah, I don't hate the idea from Art, but you gotta get some info if you're gonna try a set play like that.
Yeah,
I'm out of here.
especially when you have a Sova.
Yeah,
Have
for
that
sure. The
ability.
convergent parts is too valuable and ultimate to be wasting in a manner like
One
that.
enemy remaining.
And they drop the Empress at the same time when Fat Rat only has a Stinger in hand.
Perhaps
Rip and tear. Thorns are alive.
uncomfortable. Ah, gonna get caught with the util out. Valencia. 4 players left alive for DRX as they pull ahead by 3 rounds, double digits on the board with a dominant looking attack here on Pearl.
Is up to 27 already. Like if Crew managed to pull this back a little bit, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a new single map kill record. Because he has been dominating in this game.
Yeah, just running him down.
Go, go, go.
Once again, is at the front lines going for some spam. And first pick is actually going to go for root subs as Art just goes for a walkabout. Fat Rat. Unfortunate timing on the swing there. Teklo just a little further out than expected, maybe.
No way, dude. This team can't get anything. That's so unfortunate for Masao.
Just nothing going the way of Crew here. Finally,
there's
Amiable able to get a pick with the classic, but still a 2v4 with... Okay, spam through the smoke now. Every kill is going to bring you closer to winning the round.
Yeah, but it's gonna come down to Val. Amiable's so low on HP.
Last player
And
standing.
peeks out before the smoke is actually there, so Iz is able to get the pick, and now Amiable stunned up. 17 HP. Iz just gonna bowl you with that shorty. Running around, but looking the wrong way as Amiable was able to get a pick, able to get it 4th, and now running out of time, and there's no stars on the spike. Crosses
Diffusing.
Cosmic Divide in play, but Root Subs is going to be here quick. Actually, just steps through at first, but able to get the pick in the end.
It's such a nice try from Amiable, but he can't do it on his own. And if any play sums up the map that Valencia has had, that is it. Just like like it's entirely fair for them to be uncoordinated with this team that they're subbing onto. But that peak before the smoke, and just gets one tapped. It's so hard to watch for Val. And Amiable does so admirably there, but as I say, he can't do it all himself, and at the moment it feels like he's the only one shooting on this Crew roster.
Yeah, I think Art finding it a bit of a struggle on this defense to find value with the waylay. And DRX are just really good at punishing these push-outs that Crew is going for. Now it's Dimensional Drift onto the B site. Info gathering all the way up into spot, and Amiable goes into the Astral Form. Sao is good to trade out. Now DRX second guessing if they actually want to commit on the B side, but Fat Rat has a nice flank here. They just have to hold the line.
Yeah, he needs to be patient, pick his timing well. Here, he's heard the alarm bot.
Yeah, go for
Could
that.
easily get a pick onto Long Claw.
It's
Oh, it's so
whiffy.
messy. There's still 3 on 3 on the site. And they know that they're still in B long. They've got the wall at least in art.
30
Gathering
seconds left.
info.
It looks like DRX, they
position
want to
from
come out of this one. Nice.
One enemy remaining.
A nice
Spike
high-low
down, B.
setup on the site. Just breaking the crosshair. It's a nice saturate from Art, finding that waylay value and getting Crew up to 8 rounds.
They brought weapons made
So
of
much
metal.
better from the side of
Kill
Crew
me.
that round. They still have
Alright.
the individual play from Fat Rat on that flank. Yes, it doesn't work out, but it's much more considered.
Launching thorns.
He waits to make that solo push until his team gets positive info elsewhere on the map. Whereas the round before, both he and Arts make these solo pushes on no info on both extremities of the map, and they both get punished for it, putting them in a horrible situation.
Once again, though, going for this aggressive A play, this time without the convergent paths. Valencia is going to open the round with a pick. Hunter's Fury committed from the defense. Teklo
Oh my god!
all the way into sewers. Crew struggling to maintain map control.
That's a tilter for Fat Rat for sure.
Yeah, unfortunately, you have your knife out, bit of a jump scare to be honest. And
Look at this push from the side of Crew. I love this. Together, Val and Arts gaining so much info, but Masao's out of position. Teklo continues to do damage in mid.
yeah, coming up big this round, just taking advantage of the lack
They're so early though.
of space.
Smoke. Their own smoke. No
Target is
Crew.
stop pulling them in.
Spike planted.
Masking the double flank. But DRX are going to be aware of it, and they're going to hear the noise as well. Valencia peeking before the Steel Garden is committed, and now is once again with the ultimate, is able to get a second. It's made aware of where Amiable is playing, and Amiable steps back into the stun, so making it all the easier for Iz, but he's running in there, pulling out the gun as he's turning the corner.
Stop concealment.
Throws the smoke, here's the fake. He's just gonna have to stick the spike here as the time is low. It's a nice flash.
Come now, come on. Defuse.
Taps once again, Teklo out the side. He's able to get the pick, but does he have the time? It's so low. Amiable with the diffuse,
Hey, people, come on now.
0.56.
I'm anticipating my congratulations.
15 HP.
Oh my god.
We have plenty
He both
of time.
almost
Will.
throws that
Here
round
and now.
and saves it for them.
And now.
Like that smoke, it's not an
That's
exaggeration to say in like 9
Right
times
there.
out of 10 that smoke on long loses the round for them because they have the perfect double flank.
No.
And they can't do anything about it. Those two players get screwed by that smoke. He's almost on autopilot early into that B hold. And just, oh my god. So close to going so wrong. But he manages to pull it back, and now a slightly broken buy here for the side of DRX. It should be doable, and already all the info from Fat Rat.
This time, Teklo punished with a walkabout in mid.
Yeah, get rid of that sneaky Yoru player who did so much damage last round.
Bit of smoke spam. Dua rewarded with a kill, and Fat tag down to 13 HP. It's Amiable able to pick up one as well, so super awkward for DRX. They had the site. Plant should be able to go down, but the spams go through. That plant actually can't go down. Amiable with 3 on the round.
Taking that back.
So strong from Amiable there. I mean, all of the players on that A site hold. It's a crucial
Let's see
timing
now.
that Fat Rat just takes. I believe
That'll
on no
work.
info again, which, I mean, go figure, I was criticizing them for that 2 rounds ago. But the timing works this time. It's going to work some of the time. And manages to take out Teklo. That makes that site hold so much easier. And Amiable doing so much damage from that dugout position.
Putting us into a timeout now. I don't know who called it.
Teklo by the looks.
DRX wanting to make an adjustment. Only 1 round away. Crew now up to 10 rounds. And last time Crew played a team, it was EMEA. The best team in the round robin. And they made it look close. So, despite having no match wins, you cannot underestimate this team of Crew. And I think they're making good adjustments here. There's a reason it's 10-11.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Amiable is absolutely pulling it back. Pulling it back for his team right now. Like, Art is still not looking 100% comfortable on this waylay, but the odd play from Fat Rat, Amiable consistently doing work.
Yeah,
It's absolutely bringing this back into
So
contention.
interesting.
Messy, but
Out of the timeout, 2 players for DRX were still in spawn, so not sure what the game plan was coming out of that timeout, but they're able to get to the A site fast enough to deny the push. Or, sorry, not DRX, Crew.
okay. I mean, I think the early strat there from DRX seems to just be a response to the early pressure that Crew have been putting on A main fairly often. But it has had the result of pulling a lot of tension over to this A side, and now that they're sighted on B, alarm bells are going to be ringing for Crew. They're way out of position, and Teklo again.
My ult's ready.
Rewarded with a kill for
30
this
seconds left.
mid-push. Art with the trade, but Spike has gone down on the B site. The weapons.
So much post-plant utility for this.
Yeah, the weapons are better for Crew though, so just play it together. Cosmic Divide will come through as well. Actually, 2 ults committed against this low eco 5.
Remaining.
Be right back.
Masao and Art shutting down this Halls play. Root subs pinged out. Able to get 1. But the spike is halved. And the defuse will come through. Cosmic Divide once again winning the round. But can't complain if you're DRX. 2 ults committed from Crew.
Yeah, it's true. That's definitely like a kind of panic button moment. They realize how far out of position they are. They bite massively in the early round over towards the A site. And they just need to get themselves out of that situation, and I think maybe a little bit scared. They know that this team has been in the past performing a bit better than them, so they hard commit those ults in, but now it leaves them in pretty dire situation in terms of the ult economy, going up against 4 ults on the other side.
Recovering.
It's gonna be
I am able, smart enough to know it's a clone.
Blocking vision.
Double checks. You never know. I think we have yet to see a successful, if at all, a fake clone play in PCMT.
how does Art get that?
Obscuring
run.
vision.
Yeah.
Can't use that yet.
Yeah, I only just realized it. Kill already garnered for the defense. Now an attacker's side lockdown. Teklo spammed low through the smoke. subs maybe a little ahead of the team there, all the way into dugout. But nice shots from Jua, collecting 2. Spike, though, still yet to go down, and man advantage for the defense. Jua has to hold for the Plant Valencia with the wide swing.
Spike down A.
Gets a 4th,
One
but
enemy remaining.
it's awkward.
Oh my god. With the pistol.
Match point.
Very
What a way to get denied the ace.
unfortunate. Definitely a misclick there. Can't imagine. Once Fat Rat reveals himself, Jua still gonna try to go for that plant. Just a bit of panic, maybe.
I think it just gets stuck in her hand. Unfortunately, like she thinks she has time to plant, realizes that she can't too late, and by then she's got a spike in her hand, not a gun.
Very
But is
unfortunate.
losing the early pick there towards mid is really what set that boulder in motion.
But nice jiggle peek there. Fat Rat not
Bye-bye.
able to make use of that op, and now with that information, DRX look like they're going to pivot towards the A site. Tekla once again being a nuisance in mid, forcing Valencia back, and Amiable trying to hold it from sewers. That's an awkward angle, and Tekla's do some damage, but now
They are contained to mid,
You
and
watch
with
him
that
find
picking
it.
A and nothing else happening.
I'm out of here.
nice use of the
Should
Cosmic
recognize.
Divide,
Yeah.
nullifying that operator almost. Now is going to be looking
Oh,
for
it
timing
is.
through the wall, able to get it out of Valencia, but it's whiffy and he has no
My ult's
bullets.
not ready.
Tagged out to 30 HP, goes back for more, and he's punished. Claw through the wall, punished as well. This is just not going the way that DRX would have wanted, and now the defuse will come through for Crew as they will get
Team
their
Ace.
map pick of Pearl and the
Defenders
first
win.
map in this best of 3.
Not our day to die.
Yeah, for sure. I think at the end of the day, is falls quiet that last quarter of the game, and they massively feel that on the side of DRX. I mean, he's up to like 27 by round 18, and then the last 6 rounds, 3 kills, which is like way removed from what he was getting up till then. And without your star player shooting, I mean, Jua tried to step up, almost gets an ace clutch, but it will fall, and it's a good start for Crew, trying to get their first win on the board.
Yeah, definitely the start, as you say, the start that you want. And now we'll throw it over to a short break before we go to DRX's map pick of Split.
And welcome back in to map 2 of Split. Interesting pick.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. Like, yeah, we were talking before we went back live. Art deciding to stick on the Waylay, which, to be fair on Pearl, when it looked good, it looked really good. But I'm incredibly surprised by that. Art is very comfortable on Raze, and obviously Split is the quintessential Raze map.
Poison orb emitting.
We'll see how that goes for them. Fast up mid.
Very fast, all the way up into mail. Not pulling any punches. All the way onto the B site and is super low.
Spike
Masao
down.
able to get that pick, and Teklo is all the way in the back, but not able to get anything done. Masao with 3.
One enemy remaining.
Masao with 4. Would be a stolen ace, but Art gets the second to last kill instead of the last one, so.
It's a nice hold from Masao there. Like Val being in mid early to throw that mid orb gets them the early info of that mid rush, and it means that the side players Masao and Art can be in the perfect position to receive that. Masao, with those 4 kills, immediately going to buy up to a Phantom. And it's a full save from the side of DRX.
Aggressive into mid. Valencia shutting down Is. That's your entry. Duelist. Fat Rat though, 16 HP, so is going to pull off, but going to be a bit of a timing here as Root subs. Here's all the audio, but opts for the trigger discipline perhaps. Going for a timing all the way into screens or spawn. Valencia alone on the A site.
DRX have to be so careful about this. They got almost tripped up and lost last map due to players getting into positions they weren't expecting, and again, I don't think Val reads this. Ready, Tekla on site. Rude gets a pick. Okay, Val does read it. That's
Spike down
great
A.
read from Val.
Oh, yeah, wraparound, and that's spiked down actually, and Root Sub's only able to get 1, unsurprisingly, with only the
30
classic.
seconds left.
So now, 2v4, spike down on the site. Classics only in the hands. DRX.
Last player
Chua
standing.
throws the can and the Camlin swings.
Pull out. 10 seconds left.
Long plus. Able to put down Valencia, but blinded up and Art. It's
Gun
the
here.
second kill.
Gun here.
As crew get their second round.
Yeah, it's a nice thought from Boots up there. Like, he's doing what Teklo did last game, finding the gap and just exploiting it as much as you can. Obviously, there's a limit to how much you can do there, as you mentioned with the classic, but that's something that crew really need to be watching out for, is knowing where their gaps are. It's impossible to be watching every angle on the map at the same time, so you need to be aware of where these possibilities are open for your opponents to be taking ground. That's a nice shot from Iz.
Poison's off.
Holding his ground there. That's
Nostalgia.
an interesting play, because I'm pretty sure that's a team orb that's in Fat Rat's way, essentially. So
Toxins going up.
not a great play, and Valencia caught out. Not able to put that wall up soon enough to cross. Chua will take that kill.
It's going to be a slow mid-round, though, necessitated by the spike being dropped outside A.
Yeah, they have the man
Now-
advantage, so there's no reason to get too antsy, and they have the right read as well as they're going towards the weaker site now. Nobody's really looking at the other player, and Art able to get two.
That's unbelievable from Art there.
Well played. Longclaw's able to get the trade finally, but 2v2 now.
If they go fast with this, it's
Spike
2v1.
planted.
Yeah.
And they already know.
Oh,
is.
where?
Last
Team
player standing.
Flash,
So
but Masao, he'll clean it up. Smoke on the spike. It is
Last
planted for
player
main technically, and Jua is good for the spam.
Nice.
Unsure, yeah, if they finished it. So well played by Masao to just hold the line. Jua forced to, second guess if they actually killed the diffuser or not.
3 rounds in, Masao is 8-0-1. Already amazing performance from the Sky player. Yes, does flash his teammate there, but I mean, as long as you win the clutch, don't think anybody's gonna complain too much.
Hey, for all we know,
He's
Masao
good.
called it and his teammate went ahead of him. So
This is true.
You never know.
He's just saying to Amiable, hey, you had Pearl, it's my turn now.
Exactly. And that's what you want to see if you're crew. Everyone taking their turn, making those hero plays, getting those nice rounds. I mean, Art did beautifully to get the 2K there out of heaven. And now, something of a split push towards the B site yet again. Teklo gonna take that teleport into back site, but it's actually gonna be a free site for DRX.
Spike planted.
They have the Seekers for the retake should they want them. They need to be careful with this. Yeah, they will pop the Seekers.
Blinded.
Oh, that's a really nicely timed stun though.
Very nice.
Balls the 3-push.
Ended.
Teklo is able to get that first kill, but Masao shutting down is.
Blinded.
It's another nice flash, but this Astra util all over the site is getting so much value, and pistols and stingers, and we're making it work. DRX, they get their first round.
Yeah, they give DRX too much respect there. Masao playing so far back. When you're playing against these guns that work so much better on shorter angles, the stingers, the pistols, you've got to be taking fights early on the long angles. Would have loved to see Masao maybe playing B back there, getting some early peaks down, shaving off some players early, because once those stingers group up, it's so hard to deal with them.
The Bucky revealed with a dash out. He's able to get out.
He gets out.
He's just doesn't go for it. And there, a nade kill finally puts Art into the grave. It's DRX with the better weapons. getting these kills. Second ult committed from the side of DRX, and a flash goes in. Oh, it's a little awkward. Masao collects the kill with the bandit, putting this into a 3v3, and is, with a beautiful timing in heaven, able to delay the push with a nade. Valencia's such an awkward position there. Runs out. Interesting timing. Is just kind of
enemy remaining.
running around in the smoke. Valencia able to get one, but is with 4 kills on the round.
Yeah, absolutely crazy round there. But is thriving in the chaos. 4 kills on that round. And it gets a little dangerous there with that push into ramp. Managing to take down Jua, take that rifle out of her hands. But keeps a steady hand on that round.
Time to explode.
I mean, Raze is just an agent that absolutely loves that kind of chaos.
And so
But
far,
it'll be an even by now.
So far, it's been Teklo with the entries, utilizing that teleport. Usually is on a different line, so utilizing the double duelist by pushing 2 lanes at the same time. Nice stall util there from the Viper. Valencia holding off the tide, and now the showstopper committed into Mail. Sees Valencia in the peripheral and able to get in behind Amiable to get a pick. And he's up on the box and aware. Beautiful read by Is there.
Masao.
Masao, he's been big this entire round. But now, what do you do? A 1v4.
This is just a timeout now for the side of DRX. They've got to work out how they want to play against these powerful execs coming out from Is. It's a beautiful micro play from Raze there. It's like chooses to single satchel up into B heaven, saving that satchel to get the basically free pick onto Art in Hell, where he did so much work a few rounds ago, giving him absolutely no chance, and he's already so far forward that
But I can patch
Amiable is just caught out of position.
Let me know if you need healing.
Then maybe a missed comm from the side of Crew there, not realizing he would already have that angle into heaven.
This is a nice
Val
spot.
just gets completely caught out by that.
Yeah, it's well aware, and you're never going to expect somebody to be on that box holding that angle, so crosshair placement is not going to favor you there.
Yeah, if it's not called properly. To be fair, Amiable might not have known exactly where he died from.
True. Getting shot in the back. It's going to be more guesswork than anything else, and now it's fast towards the A site. Cosmic Divide committed as the plant will go down. Dimensional drift as well, so they know Fat Rat's ahead of it, and neither of the outlaw shots actually connecting. Is gets the pick, and Art is just gonna dash in there, gets a kill with the Bucky. Valencia as well with the judge. They're making these shotguns look good on this retake, but now
Late heaven.
only puts them in a 3v3, and the trades come through, so still not man advantage for either team. And Teklo sleep at the wheel there, putting them into a 1v1. Is with the 3K, and time not really on the side of the defense either way.
I mean, it's a nice try from the side of Crew there, but they did invest basically fully into that round. Thanks to the max loss bonus, they will be able to cobble together close to a full rifle round here. But on the other side, look at the economy of DRX. Like, it is out of control. 3 players were maxed, I believe, coming into this round. And again, it's just the entry tower of is. They don't have an answer for it so far.
Oh, nice angle there from Jua. Art's just trying to hold mid by himself, and it's just not gonna work. Is once again leading the charge onto the B site. Satchel in. Teklo punished with that teleport, but is able to get the trade. And now B site will be in the hands of DRX, but we have to go back for the spike, and Valencia. Little cheeky peek there with the judge. Tags is down low.
Sky healer.
Jua with a
Nice work
nice.
undone, and Jua
Poison's
deal with
off.
that lurking.
Oh, there's a world where you get all three of those players with the judge, but Jua's still heaven, so.
Yeah, I'm glad to see a timeout here because DRX really need to adjust. Fat Rat has been on sniper rifles basically every round bar the pistol, and I think it's fair to say, looking at his scoreline, it is not working out. You want your Reyna. He was doing quite well at it, last map at finding gaps to exploit and making these admittedly sometimes poorly times, but sometimes really beneficial pushes into enemy territory, giving his team so much more information. So I'd like to see him trying to do something like that, rather than taking a outlaw and well, to put it bluntly, missing 2 shots and then dying repeatedly.
Yeah.
Masao has gone quiet now. That seems to be the biggest problem for the side of Crew.
They really aren't fighting for those extremities much at all. They're trying to hold mid, but they're mainly just playing on the sites, waiting for DRX to push into them. And up against the double dive comp, maybe you want to adjust that a little bit. But it is hard with the Cypher on offense. Jua with these trips is kind of denying the lurks.
Yeah, it's true.
Now a Viper Pit committed on the A site, so Valencia's going to try to hold against the lurk themselves, as most of the fight is going to be in mid, and it's clears and blinds, and the kills going the way of DRX. Is with 2, Teklo with 1.
One enemy remaining.
Amiable teleports across the trip, so they're not going to be aware of his positioning, but will it matter?
I think Val tries to get goofy with it and peek out of the pit in A main there. And Jua so diligent, watching that exact angle.
You're only allowed to get goofy with it if you're Silly Geese or
Spike planted.
Tequila Sunrise. You have to know your place.
Yeah, not amiable.
Oh,
If
but
he has the TP to get across here. No one should hear it.
I think, though, seriously, you do want to be careful to not overstep if you are Crew. I mean, like I was saying before, they hadn't gone for any real aggressive plays, but if you are going to, you want to have a teammate to back you up. And maintaining the Viper's pit there is so important, but, I mean, one way or another, Valencia was probably dead there. DRX really wanted that A site, so they were going to fight for it, and now Amiable's going to get an exit frag, but 3 players left alive for DRX as they get to 6 rounds.
Yeah, I mean, it is the eco there for the side of Crew. They only invest 1 ult into it. They still have 4 up, but they've got to make them count into this round. Got to make this what could be, I mean, depending if they continue to somewhat throw their economy, could be the last chance at a snowballing somewhat in this half.
And now,
Almost level.
Convergent Paths committed. Mollying our own teammate, but not much resistance. Valencia Able to avenge Fat Rat there with the trade. And advantage in the hands of the defense. The spike is going towards the A site. It's a nice blind from Masao, but Jua swings in after it and gets the pick.
Fire in the hole!
Showstopper committed, and Jua with the second kill onto Art. All that information gathered. Rosa Alton now caught out in the open. Amiable is able to get the pick.
One enemy remaining.
Trades going the way of both teams, and it puts it
Spike
into a
down A.
1v1.
Sub versus sub.
Yeah, Valencia knows where the spike is. Here's the drop, but it's Whiffy and Jua able to get the third pick, spamming the body, the disrespect.
Oh.
So unfortunate.
Valve's been having a much better game so far, but that is Shades of Pearl coming back to haunt them.
Yeah, and after that denied ace with the unfortunate plant issue on Pearl, Jua, they have every right to spam the bodies in a situation like that.
Time to hunt.
Now DRX up by 4 rounds. They're gonna keep up this aggression. Tiger connects, and Art
Okay.
in a tough position here is gonna keep up with this aggression, but shot in the back. Unfortunate timing there. The fight for mid continues. Longclaw with the second on the round, I believe. 4v3 now.
Yeah, in these mid-round fights,
I've got your trail.
Sal with a nice close angle is able to get one with the stinger,
Spike
but
down B.
not able to pull off. Longclaw with the third. Flash does not connect, and Amiable up on this high position.
Spike down B.
Puts down Jua. That's your hero of the last round. So Root Subs and Longclaw have to play this, and this is such a nice wrap from Amiable, but his own smoke is going to
One
cut off
enemy
the sight
remaining.
lines.
Last player standing.
Now Root Subs not going to be aware of this position, and it's well played. Good on Art to get the pick as well.
Last round before the switch.
Crew,
yeah,
they're not going to let DRX have these rounds for free. They're going to...
yeah, for sure. It's I mean, they almost make the perfect play, pushing through that smoke. Almost counts Amiable out, but they don't read the full wrap. They're expecting him to re-peek from the other side of Pillar to help his Reyna there. And just not quite connecting the dots fast enough there from Rude Subs.
You
They
want to
managed to
fight it?
stabilize here. They get this last round on the side of Crew.
Get him.
Much better position.
There.
Nice cosmic divide, but actually it gives a little bit of a pocket. Luncha can drop
Spike
down from
planted.
heaven, take good timing out of the ultimate and get a pick, but then we just run out with our knife out. Maybe misunderstanding of where the opponents were, and Art just gonna dash in there, and seems like the read is just off for
Last
Crew.
player standing.
They're not aware of where these DRX players are playing, and Amiable is gonna have to kill 3 players. Misses the cam as well. It's just such a high pressure situation, and DRX are gonna end the half 8-4.
Yeah, it's such a promising start from Crew there, but after the bonus round conversion just goes so wrong. Missed out. Was on I think 8 kills in those first 3 rounds. Only manages to get 5 in the rest of the half. And Fat Rat sitting killless as we go into halftime.
It's just so disjointed from Crew here on the defense. They're playing so individualistic and just dashing into and running into space that they don't control. Maybe the comms
for
just
sure.
aren't flowing. And then on the other side, you have DRX, who, I mean, this is their map pick. They have a set plan of how they want to run their attack, and it's, I mean, the scoreboard just shows it, but
Fat Rat gets his first kill.
Scout destroyed.
Ill-advised peek there. Dry peek from Tekla.
yeah. little ahead of it. Amiable. Besting
Last
there
player
goes with the
standing.
classic
Flawless.
in-your-face art. Some spam of his own. Flawless on the pistol round. Crew.
Yeah, it's much better there. They're playing together, taking the space in, well, catching off the player in B, and then 2 players push up B, 3 players push up mid, all in synchronicity, and DRX just not expecting that quick aggression. Fat Rat's on the board. That should be a nice confidence boost, which you want for your secondary duelist player.
Big play from the defense there. I like it. Go 1 for 1, but a lot of space gathered. But meanwhile, Crew will have the A site and the plant will go down. Amiable gets 2 with the Guardian. He's going to be aware of Jua, a 3rd player on the flank. What can you do if you're
Last
DRX?
player
I
standing.
mean, yeah, Longclaw goes down to a 2nd Guardian in the hands of Fat Rat. And if you're Jua, you just play for picks here. Long range Stinger. Amiable's low, but it's just gonna leave.
Yeah, it's nice from Crew there. It's a, you called it out. It's a lovely thought of that push down mid. They do manage to get 1 kill, but unfortunately for them, managed to only get the Stinger out of Crew's hands. And 1 Stinger in 4, well 3 at that point. Classics. Not going to be the strongest way to try and turn over the pistol round. But it did go all wrong last half. Let's not speak too soon.
Once again, both teams prioritizing mid. This time though,
Blocking vision.
dashing right into the trap. Still have yet to destroy it as well, so we're just gonna peek right into it. Jua holding the line. Goes for a little bit of spam as well, too. You haven't even won the round yet, but a 3rd pick. Masao prepped with the flash. It's quick, but you still haven't destroyed this tripwire.
1 enemy remaining.
Root subs
Spike
with the
down
backup there.
Cypher there.
Rat able to get 1. Blind will not connect, so... Noise Maiden is in behind. Spike not even close, so... Clean round there from DRX.
Yeah, it's just a comedy of errors there in mid. Jura is absolutely doing work for this this team she's subbed onto. Hero plays in the first map, absolutely like equaling Iz's performance so far in the second, and now on her favorite half as well, doing so well, and just
Blinded.
Perhaps one
it's
of the best
unfortunate there with that.
Sentinel players in the tournament.
Definitely up there.
Toxin screen down.
Even that dart through the wall,
Yeah,
every inch.
played, forcing them, stalling them out. And now they're all committed, so a lot of valuable info, and is taking advantage of the outlines. Able to get a spam through the smoke. So awkward for Crew. 3rd in the round for Iz, and he's pushing up. Fat Rat able to get 1, able to get 2. Nice positioning there from Fat Rat. Quick with the dismiss. Pops the ultimate, but...
This insert from Teklo there will give them full info.
Yeah, just have to be patient with it. A nice
wide swing.
swing there from Masao. Puts Jua down.
30 seconds left.
And now the lurk will come through from Teklo.
Spike planted.
Surely they've got to read this. Teklo hasn't been sighted all round.
One enemy.
Oh, but he
remaining.
just swings and he gets the
Last
pick.
player standing.
Masao with the trade though. It's all down to Longclaw in the 1v1. Sky v Sky. Spike is tapped and Masao sees. Tag down to 22 HP.
Hawk out.
Goes for the wrap around. Blind, but it's whiffy from Longclaw. And the
Now
burst
there's
fire
some
comes through from
terrain.
Masao. Crew with 7 on the board.
He heard me calling him out for going quiet. That is an absolute fucking hero play from Masao. Some great picks from Fat Rat in the mid round as well. Coming alive a bit more here, finding it easier on this attacking half, and also now that he has a rifle rather than a sniper in his hands.
Now, it is a hard read from DRX. 4 posted up on the A site, but actually, Spike is leaving.
Time to hunt.
Pivoting pack towards the B site already. Longclaw with the dog. Should have seen the gun barrel there, so knows at least one towards A. And so the stack remains.
Yeah, that's going to keep these players here. There's suspicion about Jua in B heaven. They take out the trip in mid. Much easier this time. The dog through main, I believe, will have detected the other trip. It doesn't matter anyway.
Nice. We saw the stinger there from Teklo. Getting rid of that lurk, but it'll be an empty B site here for Crew.
And 2 snipers on the retake. Unless they can recover some guns, this is going to be really, really... Teklo struggling with the rope. Thank you for catching that, Ops. Thank you, Caleb.
Teklo still has almost full kit. Both flashes and the clone, so...
Vandal in his hand now.
Yeah, nice upgrade. Good paranoia to delay there from Amiable. And now time just not on the side of DRX here. They have to go for it. And interesting there from Teklo all the way in the back. Able to get one, but instantly traded out. And now Root Subs with only an outlaw just running onto the site. Goes back with the classic. Not able to get anything done. Definitely not able to get the defuse. And now Crew, 1 round difference.
But they lose it. That's an expensive round for an anti-eco. They only keep 1 gun through. They will still be able to full buy, but they're not building up the same kind of nest egg that DRX were able to in that first half. Although saying that, DRX still not able to full buy here. Will be Teklo, possibly looking to use this stinger with the dimensional drift.
Here.
Maybe go for an aggressive ult. Actually gonna go behind the wall, but the Tiger will connect. And Art.
Solo pick from Amiable onto Root Subs. That's just smoke's gone.
Yeah.
Gonna get 10 times harder now for the side of DRX as they're pushing up towards heaven, and he's
I've got your
re-look
trail.
into B main at the same time.
Long call. Gonna be faced and is. Oh, Amiable, what a nice shot there. A bit of a wall bang and a Rosa ult from Iz.
Yeah, nice TP out of the way from Amiable. Perfect timing on the omen play there. There's lurk in mid. Does damage, gets info.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a tough 2v3.
Now, numbers advantage for the attackers once again. Longclaw and Jua playing this together. Committed. They really wanted to tie it up there.
Yeah, for sure. They pushed 2 ults into that round, but they have 2 in pocket, admittedly less powerful ones. They do have the Viper's pick coming up fairly soon. And a well-timed timeout here, I think, for DRX. They're not wanting to let them push away. It's been a long road back after a mostly miserable first half for Crew. And now definitely looking more coordinated, as you were saying. Masao starting to fire up again. Amiable absolutely coming back. He was really struggling early in the first half. And now sitting second on the scoreboard for his team. Even Fat Rat coming online, as I've been calling out. Nearly up to double digits. And this is now starting to look worrying for DRX.
Yeah.
No one wants to be the first team to give the 0-win team their first win.
Yeah, and DRX, they do need this win. Middle of the pack team in this round robin. They need every win they can get to push them up towards the top of the leaderboard. And it was 8-4 at the half in favor of DRX. So Crew, despite the economic issues in the second half, they tied it up now. Oh, what's the answer if you're DRX? You have the double duelist. Do you get aggressive on this defense? Well, start off with an info flash, and it gathers info.
Yeah, and they have this 3-person stack on B. That info will be telling them that's the right play at the moment, but Art just gets ahead of the play. And that, again, that's Rude going down first.
Nice little bit of aggression there, but it's actually going to be a double flank. Teklo, will he have the timing out of Valencia? I believe they've seen each other now, but Fat Rat actually going to go back and look at Spawn. Gets the pick onto Jua. But Teklo puts down Valencia, spamming the body.
They're just trying to keep Val tilted here.
Yeah, trying to play the mental game. Can't fault players for that. Now, a 3v4. DRX kind of spread across the map.
I like this cut noise from Crew. They're waiting to see.
30 seconds left.
With DRX a player down, it's very possible they make an ill-advised push. Nothing doing.
Slowing them down.
Oh, that's a beautifully timed peek from Longclaw.
Yeah, caught out in the open, having just thrown util. Art will go down, and now Masao with 2. Amiable as well.
If you see one of my creatures,
Nice on the
Crew
trade.
takes the lead. That first win is now so close as they're up to double digits.
Now,
And they're coordinating so much better as a team. This is so nice to see.
my guess is Valencia heard Jua and Spawn. Because there is no way Fat Rat had the hardest read ever to go back and clear Spawn.
Find the weak point
But
and break it.
we'll never know because Observer was doing something else. Observer was calling his parents. Can't fault that.
Toxin screen down.
Family's important.
Fine. Nice, using the dog to clear out this trip that was causing them so much trouble earlier in the half. And again, Crew making these amazing adjustments, playing more as a team, making sure they clear this util that was doing so much work for Jua before, and now it's just, she's gone very quiet the past few rounds.
From the shadows, committed to get that quick rotation onto A, and Art's already all the way up into screens. Getting that early pick on the site. Group up here, DRX. To play this retake, Valencia with a nice angle. Dimensional Drift is going to reveal them, so they're just going to try to run away, but it's very risky, and Root Subs is able to get the pick, is as well out of Art. Amiable feeling the pressure, and it's Teklo on the site, but Amiable gets the pick through the smoke, is in behind. Now Spike is not planted optimally for Masao. That's a nice delay there from Iz. Able to get the pick. DRX tying it up.
Yeah, and some of the disjointedness starting to creep back in there for Crew, which is a worrying sign. Dementia way away from the rest of his team, way up on top ramp there. No one available to trade. Just gets spotted out by that dimensional drift.
I think Teklo is so good at waiting for his team to create that confusion, and just takes that teleport all the way onto the A site, and he's able to get a pick. So good coordination, but as I say that, just walks out into main and gets instantly punished. Not quite as pretty as the last round. It's not something you want to see. Is as well.
Same from Iz on the other side.
They're playing ahead of Jua's setup, but
Right there.
have some faith in your Cypher. She knows what she's doing.
Can't use that yet.
Last round, Crew was good to destroy those Cypher trips, so maybe DRX trying to, I don't know,
Get ahead of the play.
get ahead of it, try to punish those lurks, but shots
Speaking
better
of lurks,
on the side of Crew.
look at this from Val. Finding so much space on this A side. They've called the spike back over.
Oh, and it's a timing. I don't think Longclaw saw Fat Rat.
This beautifully timed lurk does get spotted out.
Yeah, root subs
That's
aware.
gonna.
Welcome to my world.
It's gonna cause problems either way. Does manage to get a pick out of it, and now Ju is gonna be trapped
Last
over on the
player
B side of the
standing.
map. All alone now.
Yeah, and on the wrong side of the map, and pit, and it doesn't even matter. Fat Rat going back into spawn to get the pick. Wonderful use of free space there on the side of Crew.
Yeah, both sides of the map. Val gets them a free sight off of that well-timed push into A main. And Fat Rat getting so much work done through B Heaven. Even getting spotted out, still manages to get 2 on the round.
Pioneers in the Wild West, taking advantage of land that's not owned. It's so easy when you get those free early picks that DRX gave them. And now DRX, not on a great buy. Jua caught in an awkward timing there. Pushed off as Mail is now controlled by Crew.
Yeah, and DRX choose to eco into this round. Basically saying, okay, if we're gonna win, we're gonna have to do it in overtime.
Satchel out. Satchel out.
Is trying to delay. Stuck in such an awkward corner, but it's actually
saying that.
Teklo's gonna make use of the
Spike down B.
one rifle. Now suddenly it's a 2v3.
They can flip the map here if they get this read. Head over to A.
Yeah, they still have the spike, but the Seekers will be committed, so info
30 seconds left.
gathered for the site of DRX. The Seekers on
Yeah,
their
they're gonna be able to
journey.
gather up these rifles.
Right, so every advantage almost gone for
Spike
Crew.
planted.
And 2 flashes on Teklo, plus the clone for this retake. Oh, that's a beautiful shot from Fat Rat.
Yeah, just punishing Teklo there, and that's your Yuto gone, and now
Enemy
Longclaw
remaining.
actually doesn't have a rifle.
Player
He never
standing.
upgraded, and now is going for the boombot. Valencia, well played on the side of Crew, bringing them up to 12
Match
rounds.
point.
Match point. 1 round away from their first match win of this tournament. You can feel the scent of victory in the air. They just need to keep it calm, cool, collected, now DRX have the good weapons once again.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful 2v3 from Crew there. I think maybe once the round thins out, down to just a handful of players, they're finding it a lot easier to clear the comms, work out a plan between the few players that are left.
I think if Longclaw's able to actually get an upgrade there, maybe it goes a little bit differently.
Yeah, there should have been another rifle floating around, but I guess they couldn't find it on the way over. He ends up having to just bait, and it doesn't end well. Iz can't get the read into heaven.
Now it's, once again, a little more slow. Split push towards the B site. DRX kind of aware of this, holding mostly mid and B. Only Teklo towards A. And Valencia once again on a lurk.
Toxin screen down.
Gonna go on a walkabout here, try to gather some info, but
1 by 1.
Convergent Paths committed and won't actually connect onto any players, and are just not able to get the kill shooting the feet, and gets the opening pick now with the rocket, but doesn't check the corner. Valencia's able to get one before he's traded out by Teklo.
Hitting the brakes.
Now suddenly awkward time not on the side. Amiable has to go for this plant now, and actually it's so nervous, and Teklo's gonna put the spike down. Sitting on the site. They don't need to do anything. All these kills are just cosmetic, just stats padding. We ran out of time there.
Again, disjointedness from Crew showing through there. I think for me, their slower early rounds aren't working so well, because when they have all of these pieces on the board, they're struggling to really make a cohesive plan of where they want to send their pieces. They're struggling to gain enough information. I mean, they have very little info gathering on this lineup, so they're struggling to gain enough information to make the right decisions. This slow pressure into mid again.
Oh, this is such a nice little trap play. Spam from Jua is actually going to be what does the opening damage, but it's that nade from Iz. Just holding the line. Iz and Jua denying them access to Mail. And Teklo as well, winning that fight out in B main, commits the dimensional drift. Actually, 2 ults committed to gain valuable info. Might as well, because they will go to overtime.
Switching sides.
That is an absolute statement last couple of rounds from the side of DRX. They take the eco to give their opponents map point and just say, okay, that's fine, guys, we'll win in overtime. And they push it all the way. You've got to be quaking if you're Crew now. So close, 2 chances wasted at that first win. And now all these terrible scenarios going to be playing in your head. What's going to happen if we go to our 3rd map?
Yeah, 3rd map is still a chance to take their first match in the tournament, but it also gives DRX a chance to take it away from them. If they can win it here and now, it's a lot less stressful. I mean, at this point though, out of playoffs contention, Crew, they're just playing to have fun. Teklo's gonna see.
Looks like we're gonna be pausing. We got one player going down, disconnected.
It's a rewind rounds.
Yeah, since it's before any damage was taken, we're gonna rewind the round.
We're a bit of a knife fight. Speaking of having fun, we're just gonna
One enemy
Little
remaining.
intermission here.
Last player
we're-
standing.
Disrespectful with the classic long claw. With the final kill.
sides.
Beautifully played.
Does that count? What's going on?
Rewinding or what? Because we need to rewind that round. If you DC.
I mean, okay, like
So,
I don't know why
short
I'm getting
pause here
shit when
while
y'all
we
ran me down.
rewind.
We
To
can't
be-
just get with the
to
round
be
there. I
fair
thought we were
to-
just rewinding.
to
Well, I
Crew,
mean, I didn't know.
Overtime.
Exactly
we
the
were
same thing. I
perhaps
don't know why I'm
speaking
getting
as
shit.
if
I'm getting
overtime is
extended for some
is a
reason.
done. And it's been a
Can
tale
I
of
actually
two
count
halves.
that round
Both,
now, guys?
both
I mean,
Yeah.
I think
Do
you
it.
just count it now.
All right.
I know,
offensive
but
halves have
you
been
disrespected.
really
so
strong.
We gotta get that one right.
So it's gonna be
Shit.
who manages to get
We're good.
the
Party
attacking
chat
round
on.
over the line first. So play it back in the game. And looking like we're gonna be ready to go for overtime attempt number 2 here.
Honestly, didn't really see much of what the setup was for DRX.
It was looking like mid pressure.
Okay. This round a little bit different
but-
more.
Yeah. Looking like they want to play it differently. Posting up people on the extremities. Spike over in B lobby where the heavier lean is.
That's
Really
ours.
looking like a slow default.
Stars on both sides as well, so making the defense second guess, and Art playing a very forward position there.
That's
Able
good info
to
though.
refract out. It'll be a free male, free heaven control for the side of
Missile's gotta be
DRX.
careful. An amiable. Perhaps a miscomm there from Art.
Grenade!
DRX
Not confirming.
back though after the pick. Food subs with a second as well. So now they want to pivot towards this A site. Rams is already controlled by Jua. They can just run right in here. Flencher tries to stall out with a molly, but A site's completely empty. They just need to get the spike there.
Toxin screen down. Spike planted.
Retake is here early as the spike is going down, but it's a 4v3 in favor of the attackers. A little bit of chip damage there onto Jua. But so many angles to get cleared out. Time ticking away is not cleared from the corner. 4v2 now. Playing it together, Fat Rat and Valencia, but Jua will get cleared. Continues
enemy
to
remaining.
tick as it's a backstab from Heaven and is with 4 on the round.
Grenade!
Rosa ult.
Switching sides.
You gotta be worried now if you're Crew, because immediately DRX take the round, the attacking round, and both teams, as I mentioned before, were struggling on their attacking half. I want to see them maybe pull out a set play here, go fast, because when they were slowing down the rounds on their
Let's make them dance.
attacking half, really wasn't working out too much for them.
Yeah, very dominant statement. The first round of overtime.
It's cheeky from Tekla in A main.
Playing around the smoke, but he's not going to get rewarded as Crew are aware. And Art actually tagged all the way down to 3 HP, so still numbers advantage, but very tough. And the blind is dodged as Rude Subs is able to get one. Is some spam through the smoke. Nice tracking there. Throws in the boombot as well for a little bit of delay as he repositions towards screens. It's a 3v3, but Art such low HP and nowhere near his teammates. Decision has to be made now. 50 seconds on the board is
This flank from Jua
Satchel out. Out of charges.
could absolutely be the trump card in this round.
Yeah, all the way
Although-
through spawn as well.
Yeah, at
It's
the same
flank on
time.
Flank. Masao needs to get this kill here.
Up,
Good
Billy.
movement in the Sky v Sky. Now Jua
Yeah.
revealing their position.
Last
Lecha's
player
gonna have to
standing.
hold down the site. They're able to get Iz and Masao as well. We go once again.
Switching sides.
And another
Everyone good?
bite at the apple for both
Take a sec if
teams.
you need.
It's yeah, it's somewhat disconnected, but Art making absolute so much value out of 3 HP. Gets the early info in mid, and then hack down so low, but just the long wrap all the way through B, all the way through spawn. Does so much work
Don't
to
miss
give
me
his
too
team
much.
info.
Hitting the brakes.
Art really
Now-
wants to get aggressive here.
More info gathered. Saw 2.
Yeah, a little bit of chip damage as well. As DRX a little slower on this mid push than previously. Gotta refight for this B main control. Are they aware of the corner?
Not aware enough.
Clear's not good enough as Masao is able to collect one and Art as well.
That is full blind from Rude. That is disgusting.
That is Valorant. It's a 4v3 in favor of the defense. Art
More info gathered.
is
Oh, but
not
Fatrat gets impatient in mid.
Feels the hand too soon. Jua punishes. And now they don't have to commit the spike.
Yeah, it's the absolute wrong read at first from Crew. But Valencia
30
should be able to
seconds
get
left.
back over to the A site in time. But they will have to make the solo hold if they want to do anything as this push initially comes in.
14 seconds. All you have to do,
10 seconds left.
kill the planter. Maybe go for a little bit of spam, but
Spike planted.
gonna go for the first person they see, and
One
that's
enemy
Jua.
remaining.
Trades coming through. Now it's left down to Root Subs in the 1v2. Art is low. Goes for the dash.
One enemy
Trying to
remaining.
play this together. Only the shorty going into the Astral Form, and oh, the jump with the shorty is not good enough. Root
I
Subs
don't
with the
understand
clutch.
how Rude wins
Switching
that.
sides.
That is crazy from Rude. Even so throwable, and yet
I got enough
somehow
time to go
manages
into
to
the
pull it
astral
off. Slightly whiffy, shorty shots.
Going into the Astral
From
Form
the
had
side.
me nervous, but
Yeah,
I know something I don't. Now,
yeah. Cover going out. Crew, once again. Only B main pressure. Early pressure into mid, but that's an ill-advised dash from Art.
Bomb buddy out.
maybe falling apart a little bit in this late hour from Crew. As Jua only now throwing down the trip, so Amiable has to make a decision. Do they give up their position? Or do they just hold for a cross in mid? Jua's aware of it. But Amiable's actually able to get one. Able to TP out as well. But it's still a 3v4 as the Lear isn't great, but Fat Rat is able to get the
Spike
pick.
down B.
Root Subs putting down Masao. So numbers advantage still in favor for DRX.
Last player
These
standing.
smokes are very hard for Fat Rat to find a pick, and Root Subs
Defenders win.
will get 3. Coming up big in OT. DRX will take map 2.
Yeah, and just not able to put it all together at the end of the day for Crew. 2 chances at that elusive first match win. But if they want to do it, it's gonna have to be on whatever map 3 is. What was map 3 again?
Abyss.
Abyss. Oh no, not Abyss again. Okay, yeah, sure. It's gonna be on Abyss, and we'll see you over there. And welcome back to our deciding map of Abyss. Back here with Crew starting on the defending half. And DRX over on the attack. It's going to be an interesting map. Neither team are finding Abyss the most successful stronghold. 1 win from 3 from DRX and 0 from 3 from the side of Crew. But if they want to get that all elusive first win, they got to turn that around today.
Art turning into the flash there. Rather unfortunate, but inserted into this close corner. Could prove to be lethal. It's not cleared. Meanwhile, Amiable getting a pick onto mid.
To disappoint.
And Art making use of that insert.
Important to note, by the way, we have had to sub off Fat Rat. Tenyaku is picking up the mantle. We'll be playing as the secondary duelist for the side of Crew. The round slows down now in mid.
Teleport's
and,
ready.
Root subs gathering some info towards B. They do have the chamber trip over there, and this well-timed push from Valencia probably going to be able to catch him out. Yeah, free kill. Now DRX not entirely sure where they want to go with this.
Longclaw so
30
low.
seconds left.
It's on to Jua to make something of this round. But 2 already on the B site. 17 seconds in the round. A nice paranoia will connect. Amiable with the second. And a tag on to Jua as well as Art cleans it up. First pistol going the way of Crew.
Beautiful mid rounding there with that push down mid. Valencia and one other player goes with them, getting that free pick onto Rude subs. And info as well, absolutely cancelling out any chance at a recovery for the side of DRX. Gonna be a split by coming into this one. Two outlaws, 2 stingers, and a sheriff on Masao versus 4 classics and a sheriff.
That's what DRX the A site. Oh, going down to the shock dart, but not before they're able to get one. Jua with the classic. Nice recon with valuable info from Masao.
1 enemy remaining.
But a drop out of heaven and a pick from Art. Amiable with 2 with the stinger as well.
Take aim, Zenfire. Let's not complicate
Yeah,
it.
nice clean anti-eco from the side of Crew. Something that they were somewhat lacking in the previous couple of maps. Now it's going to be a lot tougher with that. Pretty much full save. It's going to be full rifles unless Rude decides to take full shield and Bulldog instead. But still much stronger weaponry out on the side of DRX. It's going to be Valencia tested early here. Still on that outlaw.
Too far.
Go peek to bait out the outlaw, and kill comes from Nest. Valencia, just an awkward angle there. Now Wall will get tripped on flank, so DRX aware of where at least some of the players are.
Unaware of this insert in mid. Amiable manages to clean it up. A nice stinger play from him these past couple of rounds. That makes it a fairly even
Spike planted.
2-on-2. Yeah. Tenyaku needs to try and find an upgrade here if he can. Only on the stinger.
A lot of it comes down on Amiable with this Vandal. Gotta make it work, and it's the jump across from Rude subs, but Tenyaku not able to get it done with the Sheriff. Ooh, an interesting choice there as Longclaw will be ready for the teleport up.
Yeah, it's a bit of a Hail Mary, but I mean, if they don't have that, pretty much that exact angle, then He gains a lot of info from that. But
1 second, peeps. I gotta
it's not
visit the
the-
Astro to place some
it's not the
stars.
worst anti-eco. They managed to take 3 guns out of the hands of DRX. Still gonna come into this round with a little bit of a broken buy. Valencia deciding to stick with the Outlaw. And no shield. For some reason. Early A pressure from the side of DRX.
Holding the line from Penyaku, a nice saturate, and Masao will collect a kill off it. Good denial there from the side of Crew. Spike. It's gonna be reposition towards the B site.
Yeah, Val has peeled off of B. So this will be the retake. Most likely, unless Amiable wants to try and flood by himself, but I don't think that's the best choice here.
Spike planted.
But it looks like he might be going for it, and Chua with a nice wide swing.
Deploying.
Good adjustment there, and Art.
Oh, dirty headshot angle from
Nice
Tekla.
angle. Valencia will get the upgrade, but that's going to be such a
player
good
standing.
crossfire, and it's actually the blind that does most of the damage there. Left down to Masao from heaven, shots just not connecting. What do? Do you save the gun or try to get some picks here perhaps? Looks like I'll just try to save this weapon.
Yeah, it's a decent fight over towards A, but because mid is so empty with the rotations pulled over there, Valencia feels like they have to move off of B. And that gives so much space over. And Amiable trying to make a kind of a hero play, or at least take some early space there. Gets caught out by that wide swing from Jua, as you mentioned.
Protect our homeland.
Again, heavy over towards A early round. Again, this eco round on the side of Crew. Is early pick onto Masao. Gonna be much less info going the way of Crew. Jura in mid though.
Flood onto the A site, but Spike is not actually close. So they have the space, but will be a little delayed in how they can actually utilize it.
There.
Yeah, and out on this flank now that Ju has gone down. Okay, he's going to decide against it.
Finally, the plant will go in, and numbers advantage for the attackers here. DRX. Art.
Yeah, so I wanted to fight ahead of it, maybe
Spike
bait some
planted.
early peaks. But nice from Art. That's 2 into the round. Gets the info at the bush main.
To get the upgrade as well. Now, if you're Crew, you want to push this. You can't allow for this Astra to just play a post-plant setup. Is super low. Art is able to get the pick. Art is just going to stick the defuse as Valencia gets the pick onto root subs. Well played from DRX. A 2v4.
Yeah.
Okay, which gun to pick this
Yeah,
time?
really that comes down to that pick onto Jua in mid. It's takes away again a lot of the info gaining. They're not so sure about whether there's a flank coming in, so they feel like they need to hold from main pretty deep, be looking behind them, because the opportunities for disconnection that Art absolutely takes advantage of. With a very valuable Empress ultimate there. Immediately 120 damage out from Val.
Here.
On this operator now. It is. We've seen a few of those so far this season. That's a nice trade from Tenyaku.
Adapt or die!
Now,
A gift.
no value from the
Trap
Steel
destroyed.
Garden though.
Spike
This is going to be a
planted.
tricky retake with the operator on Valencia. Coming in now. Playing from main on the side of DRX. Valencia does get one in the background, but it's only them now. And Herd. Maybe best to just, yeah, save the operator, get on out of there.
But
So, it really just comes down to those early picks given up. And these A-main fights not working out so well for the side of Crew so far. Valencia should be able to save this operator over. But it's going to be a pretty broken buy around it. 2 rifles at most. They're going to have to get creative here.
such a close matchup against these two teams. Currently 3-3. Just going toe to toe. Will
Scanning ahead.
DRX have been able to pull ahead by a significant number of rounds and had to go into OT to take map 2, but
yeah, stalled out this early A main aggression. And they're gonna just
good bait
flip
of
over.
y'all.
Yeah, they bait out the ult from Tenyaku. Now, gonna be heading into this weaker side. Is nearly dashes off the map.
With the spike.
Close one there. It's gonna have to be amiable and a hero play, and it's not gonna be the case.
Yeah, trying to get up into their faces with that stinger and is unable to get one. Jua holding mid.
Yeah, lazy clear in mid there. Again, this has just got to be the save at this
Last
point.
player standing.
If that.
I have them.
It's with so much aggression. They want to get this operator out of Valencia's hands. Both duelists running after them. Will manage to take it down.
Well played it clear in the corner, Teklo. Spam of the body.
Okay, we know the drill. Stick to your roles and we'll crush it.
There's some narrative here, I'm sure. I'm just not aware of it. Something between these two teams. I think Crew, they're just in an awkward position here. I'm not gonna lie. Subbing out Tenyaku for Fat Rat.
Yeah, mid-match is not ideal, is it?
For our viewers, the overlay, obviously, there's not two Reynas playing, so you see Fat Rat on the overlay. It's actually Tenyaku. Are trying to get ahead of the blind, but Jua.
It's a nice try there.
Tenyaku in the smoke. Gets cleared. That is a lovely paranoia, but not much you can do off of that. It's a nice smoke from Iz, who also goes for some spam. Masao shuts him down, roots up through the smoke, and now it's left to Valencia. Able to get one, but not the second, and spam on
I mean, Roots Ups has to feel so hard done by there.
Yeah, that's...
His duelist dashing in, it doesn't get it, just gets whiffed. He gets one tap through the smoke. That's a nice anti-eco from the side of DRX. And now Crew managing to get this economy mostly back on track. Tenyaku still having to take a Spectre here
Placing wall trap.
into this round. And if they can get into a plant, they have the Sova ult to play against it.
Shoots the Leer and
Okay.
reveals position, but gets 2. 44 HP, but I mean, unlucky spam gets him out of the last round, but he makes up for it now.
Yeah, Valencia gets the trade, but caught up out of position. Now will be B site falling to the side of DRX.
Yeah, still a 3v2, a little bit separated,
Spike
but
planted. One enemy remaining.
Eklo puts the odds even more in the favor of DRX. Yeah, just
Double peek.
waiting for the help there, Longclaw. Doesn't want to
Damn right,
overcommit.
crushing
Very
it.
disciplined from the side of DRX as 3-round differential now.
Yeah, and it's gonna have to be a debate on the side of Crew. Do we want to buy? Are we gonna take another eco and give the half win over? Looking like it's gonna be the latter. But Abyss,
What can you do?
notably a map that tends to be easier to attack on, so it's not the end of the world, but obviously they want to keep this as close as possible. And again, the economy of DRX is just out of control.
Thorns are alive.
Not much aggression towards B, just a little bit of a lurk there from Root Subs. It's a 2v2 in A main. Neither team wanting to overstep it too much, and Spike will be going towards the B site where R is inserted. Only a Spectre, but such a good position as long as he doesn't reveal his hand too soon. Steps overhead and spam actually from Root Subs.
Flash placed.
Cerebral play there. Was so aware of the positioning.
Yeah, me
Nice
too.
blind
Me
from
too.
Teklo as well. A good recon
30
information
seconds.
gathered. Another blind as well. This is just such good util is dashing
Player
up.
standing.
3 on the round. It's left down to Masao with
Spike planted.
Bulldog. He has a flank, but
It's an unbelievably rough round for Crew. They do everything right. Like Art with that beautifully timed push gets into that position. Like you're not like it's a diligent reclear to give credit to DRX, but there's no way you can expect them to spam through that box. And at the same time, 2 players on the side of Crew push up into A, get the early info that nothing is coming in over on that side, which can call all the other rotations through over to that B side. But the good use of that dimensional divide, cosmic divide. Oh my god, it is 2 a.m. my dude.
it's fair.
Yeah, good, really good cosmic divide from the side of DRX. Just absolutely shuts down any chance they have with those shorter range weapons on their eco. They just get picked off one by one.
It's a 5-round win streak for DRX. Crew with the timeout.
Yeah, I don't want them to feel too discouraged by the fact that it didn't work that time. Discouraged from making these well-timed pushes that they have been making, because in another situation on a rifle round, in a slightly different position that's not as spammable maybe for Art, that probably turns into an eco win for them. Like to see more of that, and it's going to be Valencia coming onto the glass cannon operator is going to be the call coming out of this timeout.
Posted up on an aggressive angle on the B site, but Crew more of a heavy presence towards mid and A.
Nice mid push as well.
Good shots from Art. Same aggressive play.
There they are.
Sighted over towards A, so now they can just group up, play this advantage that they have. Don't want to see them overheat here.
Ooh, blocking sight.
Is trying to get it done on his own, and
Last player
Mitchell
standing.
caught in the hand. Playing it together, Crew with the retake.
Gorgeous.
Spike never even made it onto the
Last
site.
round in the half.
Good answer back.
Yeah, really, really nice. And just as I was saying, that aggressive play that you called out down towards B main, it gives them so much information. Very often, Rude Subs is playing as sort of a lurker, just keeping eyes on the other side of the map from where his team wants to be going. So, and I think they recognize that because it's Rude, they're probably going over towards A. They get that early info. They can pull all of their rotations over to the other side of the map. Oh, Valencia, you're outside of range, my friend.
Get out of my way.
Oh, unfortunate, not even able to get one in that position. And now off the map for Iz, and not gonna be a free pick here. He just has to float away. Sad.
I am the hunter.
Hunter's Fury committed from
Spike
Longclaw will connect onto Masao and tag Teklo as well as Amiable finishes off that kill.
Finally, guys, now 4v2 on this retake. Comfortable.
Slow doesn't actually hit, but
remaining.
Jua forced out into the open. Now it's left down to Root Subs, pressured from all sides, only able to get one. As DRX, sorry, Crew, bring it to 5.
Yeah, nice recovery from
Switching
those
sides.
last couple of rounds, making that timeout count. And it was very close earlier in the half on the B side to going off the map. Kind of fulfills that Chekhov's gun, I suppose.
That's very unfortunate. That's your star duelist out of the game. Perhaps if he's alive, you know, that round goes a little differently, push into security with some help, but it is what it is.
I mean, he makes the most of it. He watches the heaven smoke while he's going down at the very least, but
Yeah.
just the coordinated regress from the side of Crew. Doing too much work. Now onto the easier, supposedly, attacking side, where they have tended to look a bit more comfortable this evening. Early A main space taken. No peace given so far. Valencia gets some info on Rude over on the other side.
Here.
Eyes well on the A site, so bit of a nightmare to try to deal with. Crew don't have a Yoru clone to throw across it, so it's a body to jump peek it, to bait it out.
It spots out this aggression in mid. It's a beautiful blind, but not able to capitalize yet. Will finally finish him off, and now it's just Rude.
Spike
He's
down.
actually able to
B.
get one with the frenzy.
Oh
But
no!
10 HP and misses the jump. Masao gets the kill.
So far away from the jump.
Spike planted.
Killer on the way down. Now it's gonna be easy for Will retake, but
Teklo's position reveal.
already spotted out. And Tenyaku playing so far back, now joining up with Valencia, gonna be able to fight off this Yoru.
One enemy remaining.
That's the other side
Don't mess with me.
taken down. Just gonna be Teklo.
Just a good one at this point. He's just going for damage, but Valencia gets the trade instead.
Yeah, and that's a nice start for Crew. Playing a nice push and pull there. showing a decent amount of presence over towards A,
My
keeping
ult's
3
not
players there. And then isolating the players over towards B with that mid push into Iz. Getting Rude alone on site.
Blinding Plat.
Now, full save, just the Marshal on Iz. Inside of the RX.
Fast towards the A site. Orb saved for Masao. Try to get up to that Hunter's Fury. So valuable on this map. Tenyaku
Retrieving
with
Plat.
jump peek. Meanwhile, Valencia worked up on the B site. Was root subs. A punish there. Are able to get one with that Bulldog. But they pull off the site. They're not committing here. Masao with 2. They pull back, but they baited the peaks into themselves essentially. Masao able to get 3 with the Bulldog. So well played.
Yeah, beautifully played anti-eco there. Showing just enough to get the RX interested, get those early peaks. And another unfortunate death. Whipping the shot on one player, taking and hitting a 1-tap on Jua instead. And nice pick from Val on the other side of the map. Would have given them an open B side if they needed it, but they play that so masterfully, taking advantage of the longer angles the RX was giving them.
Just a spam battle in mid. Art tagged a little low from the exchange. It's just a default here on the attack, and this time Valencia will not get the pick towards B. Art looks to fill the space, but alone against Rude Subs and Iz. Maybe you get a pick here, but should get traded. Swings a quarter, not even able to get 1. But that's Rude Subs and Art, both low. 3v5 now. Spike being brought towards the A site. This is where the Vise is set up. Jua.
On the mountain, the
30 seconds
RX
left.
not biting yet, no rotation. So it will
Slowing them
just
down.
be the 2 of them. On this side, the jump out of heaven cancels the plant.
Spike down A.
Well played. Even just more pressure on the planters. Force the plant back site. Tenyaku holding the line, able to get
left.
1. 2v2 now.
One enemy remaining.
Root Subs not sure where to look. Tenyaku collects the 3rd kill of the round. Left down to Iz. Spots out a shoulder. Shot dart in. Gets the kill, but not a great adjustment as Masao with a wide swing collects the kill. Crew pull ahead by 1 round.
So close from Iz on the clutch there. If Masao swings that corner normally, Iz lands that headshot. So it's a beautifully played wide swing. And the nice mid-rounding there, slowing it down on the A site, making those 2 anchors feel the pressure, get a bit over-aggressive maybe, get a 2-for-1 trade to sort of equalize the scorelines after they lose 2 early picks. That was a 3v5 win on their bonus round. Already in this 4th round, Valencia tagged down, 20 HP.
Again, Valencia just on a mission towards B to hold the line and gather that info, and Iz with the Marshal is going to punish that. But
So
Art
much space.
all the way up in behind the lines.
Wait, how's he managed that?
It's a secret.
All the way through mid? Please, knife. Yes.
He's going to go for the knife. And now back towards the A site. Clears out, beautifully played, able to dismiss up onto the box. Up and behind him, but it's Swiffy. Tags down Jua, but it's not able to get the kill.
Yeah,
2v3
super low HP on both of these players now, and just the Sheriff has managed to recover Valencia's operator, so probably just looking to save that into the next round.
Yeah, Masao has to recon the shock darts, the Hunter's Fury if he wanted to commit that, but such low HP on the side of DRX. They're not even going to go for it. Is trying to save that up. I don't know where you picked that up from.
I think it was the fight with Valencia.
Okay. Yeah, I know he won the fight with the Marshals.
Last player
Picked that
standing.
after Jua, yeah. Not really buying into that round, so actually, that's not optimal.
They'll have enough money to buy, but like against the eco,
Jua just
that is not
applying
what you
enough
wanna
pressure
do.
to keep them in, but
Yeah. Well, Val will be able to rebuy the operator, but that is a free operator going over to the side of Iz, who definitely wouldn't have been able to buy it otherwise.
the crew should be aware of this. So now what kind of adjustment are they going to make? I mean, his last round just walks all the way down B, gets a kill with the Marshal, so perhaps it doesn't really matter. But this time posted up, close on the A angle, unscopes at the wrong time, so Yaku's the one to get the kill there. Oh, and an awkward time, and as Art goes for the jump, and Jua gets the pick.
Teklo on the spike.
Valuable info.
Doesn't get spotted, I don't think.
No, and Amiable was able to get the pick
might
up.
have seen the gun barrel, but they will recover it. And now they're not going to protect this
Enemy
flank.
remaining.
This early add-all.
Spike down A.
Looking the wrong way, and it's Teklo in behind, but not ready for it. Perhaps the knife out.
Yeah, I think he was going for the knife and revenge.
Yaku, he'll take those. Putting it into a 3v1. Brood subs is low. He has the dash, he has the refract. But he's just going to go for the raw swing and long claw. He's the one to get the kill there.
Yeah, it's a nice recovery from the side of the RX. It goes down in the early round, but very quickly traded out. Just stalled out. This operator on Valencia has not really been finding too much value, so I'd be interested to see if they move on to a rifle sometime soon. Just been finding it difficult to find the right angles on this attacking side. It's a broken buy coming out. It's gonna make the economy very interesting should they lose this round.
Oh, my ult's ready.
All 5 players in a main. Too easy for Iz with the operator. Curious way to play this round, and now they pull back. So not even taking advantage of the fact that they gathered space. Iz has an opportunity to re-aggress with this operator. Post up on an forward angle yet again. Valencia pops. Had popped the tour de force.
Had they? Oh no.
I believe so. If I'm reading the HUD correctly. It shows full points for all, but it's not there. So
that is unfortunate. I mean, really, this just needs to be a save from the side of crew. Take these rifles through to the next round. Try and cobble together something resembling a full buy. Jua with the forward position.
And the pullback, they know time is in their favor.
Left.
They don't need to overstep here. DRX, they can just hold the line. It's a nice shock dart. Himibo in such a tough position.
That's decent eco damage. They are doing much better at keeping the economy in check this half. And yeah, I think again, well-timed timeout because it's starting to get messy again from crew. As soon as that starts sneaking in, they need to call a timeout, clear the air, make sure their comms are going through cleanly, because it is. Once again, this has been one of the biggest problems we've been finding with them this season is just the disjointedness of their play a lot of the time, and it's starting to get that kind of solo play in here again. So I'd like to see a cohesive plan coming out of this timeout. Possibly sending 2 or 3 players into mid, 2 or 3 players into B.
Yeah, I think so far it's been more of just Valencia on the lurk towards B. So, like you said, maybe applying more pressure. Pings coming out from crew on the B site. So, formulating some sort of plan.
Yeah, and they are going to start heading 2 players over towards there.
Doesn't
make that 4. Looks like Val's going to be taking care of mid.
You want to play? Let's play.
Alright, so the HUD was lying. Valencia has the ult. Nice. Aggressive angle. Sees the shoulder peek.
I'm out.
Should have seen the second one there as well. So valuable info gathered. Now, Steel Garden committed. Only hits 1 player though. Amiable on the front of sight, and DRX don't really push off of this, so.
Line them out! I'm going in!
That's so unfortunate for Tenyaku, but it does get traded.
Now the spike is down. 3v2. Long claw.
One enemy
Running
remaining.
directly into this op shot of Valencia with 3 on the round. Just holding the line from Nest.
They demand a fight. Who are we to disobey?
Double digits for crew.
Yeah, and I really think that DRX need to be putting some more focus over onto B. They've been trying A a lot this half, and it hasn't really been working out for them. Looks like they're gonna be heading over this way again. Maybe they think they might have found a solution. But Iz has been able to rebuy this operator. Does get pinged out though. That's greedy.
Unfortunate, yeah. Tries to cover from the dart instead of just holding off the angle. Tenyaku all the way up on the site. Gathers a lot of info in Valencia. Baiting out the wall towards B is going to make a double guess. But Tenyaku trying to get a little aggressive into heaven will get punished. And Spike's not even on the site. Crew, they're not sure what they want to do here. Amiable all the way in back though, so.
Here's Valencia.
Ults towards B to create the question mark, but DRX doesn't really take the bait. An exchange in mid as well as Root Subs puts down Valencia.
Spike planted.
That complicates things as well. Man advantage for the defenders as well as the
I'll handle this.
That dart.
Here.
dimensional drift
That's rough.
committed.
Yeah.
Gathering
That's
that
so
info.
much info.
Down.
So
But it doesn't matter.
The flank, but
Last player standing.
Whoa, if I hit that.
One enemy remaining.
well
way,
played
Masao.
from
Good thing I
Masao.
was with you. Yes.
That is a crazy round. Like, oh my god.
Right here.
Bit of a misplay from DRX
Yeah,
in the
really.
2v1.
The map flips twice, basically. Like, they take the A site. They don't feel comfortable with the plant. They even think about rotating to B at first, But then, as that pressure comes in from behind, Val goes down in mid. They push further in. They take space towards CT. And then, really, yeah, like, the mistimed swing, maybe thinking they had coverage on the spike when they didn't. And picking up where they left off, 2 fast kills into this round.
Yeah, and it's not a great buy for DRX, but once again is trying to deny util value with his smokes, but the timings are just a little bit off.
Revealing area.
Crew are playing this anti-eco so well, except
Go away.
that part.
Give me those back.
Is able to get 2 as well. I've spoken too soon.
One enemy remaining. Thirsty.
Is with 4 on the round. All he needs is a Blade Storm.
I got your backs.
I've
Just,
cursed.
you know,
I've
from the front.
cursed them.
Yeah, it's so rough to go from such a lovely clutch into the thrifty win on the other side, and now
Here.
because they've been such close rounds, these round wins for Crew, the economy in shambles. Looking like they want to go with a hero rifle and save on the rest of the players. Amiable will be able to pick up the Guardian, be a Spectre to support it. This is definitely crunch time now. Teklo just gets out with his life. 20 HP.
There.
Only able to get out. Given the secondaries in the hands of Crew. Yaku trying to get that space towards A. Amiable has a bit of a timing and gets the pick onto Iz. It's the operator down. Art all the way up in mid once again. Being a bit of a nuisance. But Teklo is going to hear that, but just is too low. Art gets the pick and gets out. Root Subs finally shuts down that mid lurk. As the spike will go down on the B site. 2v2.
Spike planted.
Rifles now in the hands of Crew. They need this round. Match point. The saturate is good. Such a nice shot there from Valencia with the headhunter. 1v2. Surely they don't lose this. Tenyaku gets the kill. Match point for Crew.
Once again, 2 chances. Otherwise, we go to overtime. Art is finding these gaps. It hasn't happened too often, but twice now. He's managed to find these massive gaping chasm in mid and gets through, causing horrible issues for the side of DRX. He manages to get, I think, a 3K on the round or 2 and then traded out. And just they have such longer rotates because of it. It's enabling Crew to do this push and pull that we were talking about earlier. And the 2 subs just hold it down at the end of the day. Managed to clear out that 2-on-2, favored with the spike plant, the timer ticking down. And once again, 2 chances for Crew to do what they haven't been able to do yet so far this season.
If you're DRX, you take the time out here, formulate a plan. You've been here before. Last map, they came back, they pushed it to OT, and they took it back.
But this time it's going to be on a broken buy.
Yeah, oh, I think last time it was too.
Yeah, that's true actually.
So same situation, deja vu. And Crew, last time they played Anti-Eco is with the 4K, stole it right away from them.
But no ult for Iz this time.
No.
Got taken out with no kills last round. He's very far away. One away from the Steel Garden could be a bit of an equalizing factor.
Line them up!
But immediately going in.
A timing through mid as well. Valencia is not going to have the info for flank. Tanyaku does well to open the round with a pick all the way in security. And a nice shot from Valencia to shut down Longclaw. But will Amiable be ready for the flank? So good for Iz, but he's not able to get it done. Masao with 2 on the flank and Art on Rusubs. Crew get their first round match win of the tournament.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
crew. You love to see it.
Crew win. Crew win.
It may have taken 1 1/3 subs, I guess we'll say, since Tanyaku just came in for the last map, but they do finally get it done.
Yeah, well played, Valencia. Stepping up in that last map, providing a lot of value on those lurks. Tanyaku stepping in just for the last map as well. Good on those entries, and then good on Masao and Art and Amiable, the actual crew players as well, just playing so well. Bring it over the line. We will bring in Art for the first post-match interview of a crew player, I believe, unless they've subbed and gotten one in the past, but I don't believe that to be the case.
Wow. Holy. Masao gets the interview, by the way.
Yeah, Masao's going to come in. That's great. Okay. Honestly, MVP of the last couple of maps, so I'm totally happy with that.
Oh my. And also, oh
no, it is up. Hello,
hello.
Congratulations, your first win of the season. That's got to feel good.
It definitely does.
Yeah, it's been a long way. Other than the subs, can you tell us what was different about today?
Honestly, nothing really different. We always had the ability to play our game like very close matches. It just always fall short at the end.
And you finally managed to close it out.
Yeah, we even stopped practicing after we knew we were out.
It's fair.
There's got to be a lot to be said though, like to some degree that pressure being off, I guess, kind of frees you up to do a few more of these crazy plays, like especially in that last map, those pushes down mid that you were managing to get to, absolutely ripping DRX apart. Even on I think it was the last round or the round before last, just getting so much space up mid. Was there any method to how you were picking those timings, or just feeling it out?
Honestly, no. It was just game sense. I just figured like, okay, I have a timing, and I just try to go for it.
Nice, love for that.
With this win, does this screw over the other team?
Yes, it does. DRX are like
you're the wrong
like,
W.
DRX are like it's like pretty. Oh, I can check. I wrote something down.
I think it might be like mathematically possible, but it's like
it's math. If DRX beat Koi, it's DRX beat Koi. Then it's if DRX beat Koi, it's technically possible, but it made it a lot harder. Because there still has to be a few things have to go their way now. They can't get it by themselves. So.
Yeah.
I mean, since you guys are out of the running now, I guess that's gonna be the fun that you guys have left in these last few games is seeing who you can upset, I guess.
Yeah.
And we definitely saw that today with the BM from the subs going back and forth. But yeah, I think we'll leave it there since it's just now 2:15 in the fucking morning for me. But
all good.
Thank you so much for coming in and talking to us, Art.
Congrats, Art. Great.
Of course. Thank you guys so much for the production stuff.
Of course. Pleasure to watch you and be here for your first win of the season. So that will be it for tonight. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time on the Plat Chat Members Tourney.